Hey everybody, Anna Brooke here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. As you can tell, I am coming to you from a very echoey, empty, very white apartment that is mine actually, that I have just moved out of. And this big, huge, beautiful, empty place has inspired me to just offer everybody some, how do I say this? Basically, this is about dealing with grief. In Wu Dao, we talk about how the element of air, this is what's associated with the emotion of grief. And grief is the natural response to change that happens in life. Whether that change is a big move, whether that change is a relationship ending, whether that change is losing or gaining weight, or not being able to eat butter anymore. Oh, I feel for those of you who can't eat butter anymore. But all the same, it doesn't matter how big or how small that change is. Please know that grief and sorrow are the natural responses, and I feel that grief and sorrow are very much stigmatized in our society, and they don't need to be. They're part of life, they're part of our emotional cavalcade, our host of feelings that pass through us every single day, every single moment. So what I'd love to offer to you is a couple of points that we do in Wu Dao during our self-shiatsu exercises. I also teach this to my older folks. I teach at quite a few senior centers. And I find that these points and sweet little gifts that we can give to ourselves are a really wonderful offering to help us take a deeper breath, to land in our bodies, and to not feel completely overwhelmed by grief. I do know that some kinds of grief, especially with regards to death or deep changes like a breakup or loss of a friend, they can feel huge, and yeah, you may just need to cry it out, and that's okay. But if and when you are ready to find some space to land in, somewhere where you can breathe and offer yourself just a little moment of respite so that you can calm your body down, so you can relax your nervous system, this is where these points can come in handy. So these points are going to be along, kick the computer. These points are along the lung and the large intestine meridian. And the lung meridian runs from the inside of the shoulder. It's like this little hollow on the shoulder. It runs down the inside of the arm and ends at the outside of the thumbnail. And the large intestine meridian starts at the outer edge of the first finger and runs up the top of the arm, comes up the neck, crosses over, and ends at the opposite nostril. So these are just two very sweet little things that you can offer yourself, especially if you are having difficulty literally digesting grief. These organs, physiologically speaking, are in charge of letting go, whether it's letting go of our inhale, and that's our exhale, or letting go of waste in the body that's no longer needed. Both the lung and the large intestines serve very important functions, and if they are not functioning properly, well, imbalances can happen, and they can oftentimes be pretty uncomfortable. So, on to the points, shall we? So the first point that you want to press into is right in the hollow of the shoulder. And you can sort of feel around, but go ahead and just press right in. I'm underneath my collarbone on the inside edge of my shoulder, just pressing into that natural little hollow. And you may even feel a slight muscular, I would call it a little mound. But just to go ahead, press in there, and take some really deep breaths. While you're pressing and breathing, I just want to let you know that all of the meridians are bilateral, meaning they are on both sides of the body. So I'm just going to show you one arm, but please feel free to do this on both arms and both sides of the chest. And just to note, especially if you're pressing lung one, especially for you folks who want to be more efficient and sort of, multitask, please know that this is not going to work. Because you're going to be engaging your pecs. Go ahead and just take one at a time. Taking a nice deep breath. Letting it go. And then go ahead and take that resting hand and place it on its side. So I'm going to bring my knee up just so you can see. You're just going to squeeze down that top facing edge of the arm. And again, you just want your hand on its side. I'm going to go ahead and lower it. Just take some nice deep breaths as you squeeze down the arm. And if you notice any part of your arm that's feeling stiff or sore, please feel free to spend some extra time there. And I do want to say that you know your body best. Whatever your body is wanting, please go ahead and honor it. especially with regards to touch and massage. If something is feeling sore, if it feels appropriate to massage it, absolutely go ahead and squeeze it. If it feels on the uncomfortable side of sore, go ahead and, give it a rest. Skip it if there's any doubt. It's really important that you love yourself no matter what. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this, and a really lovely way to integrate this is just to brush the arm down. And while you're pressing these points, both right here, lung 1, and then working the lung and the large intestine meridians down the arm, I want to affirm for you that it's safe to let go. It's natural to let go. That change is safe, and that it's only change. So whether it's a big move, whether it's some big change in your job, in your relationship, something leaving, something coming in, just remember to keep coming back to your breath, because you are your best ally in this lifetime. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. My website is annabrookhealing.com, and that's Brooke with an E on the end. You can check the full website in my notes on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and here's to flowing in your life with grace and ease. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.